I don't know how to play the bass, but since I recently acquired one, let's learn how. To explain how I got this bass, I need to talk about my money-making strategy. So basically, I'm selling things that I bought for a cheap price for more than I bought them for, and it's a pretty lucrative business, but when my family heard that I was selling things, they decided to give me their old things, and my uncle gave me this bass for free to sell, but I just decided that it would be better if I just learned how to play it. So that's how I got this bass. So I'm sure that since you click on the video, you already know what I'm doing, that I am learning how to play a song on the bass in only a week. But the reason I'm doing this is because when I got the bass, I told my friend who plays the electric guitar about it, and he challenged me to play a song called Smells Like Teen Spirit. Not a very big song, you might not have heard of it, but he challenged me to play that song in 1 week. So today is Monday, July 21st, and I need to be done with learning how to play that song by Friday. And I'm going to be posting every day about my journey of learning how to play the bass. So let's get into it. So my guitar playing friend suggested that I learn how to play the notes from a note sheet first so that I get familiar with the notes on the bass. So that's what day one of this challenge is going to be about, just learning the notes. And you guys, if you're beginners, can follow along with me too. And if you're not beginners, you can laugh at me for how not very good I am. So hopefully I'm not that bad, because I play the viola, which is basically just a big violin, which is also a string lower. But I'm hoping that the string instruments carry over skills, so hopefully I'm not that bad. Okay, after researching for 15 minutes and going through some really crazy stuff, and this place that had a bass line that just didn't sound right, I think this, I don't know if you can see it well, is correct, but now I gotta learn how to turn these notes into sounds on the bass. So I gotta learn how to read sheet music. Okay, this is what I learned. So the string names are as follows. The low string is this one, and it is the E string. The second lowest is the 8th string. The second highest is the D string. And the highest is the G string. So I realized that those note names for the strings are just the note names for a violin, but in reverse. So the violin's highest string is the E, but the bass's lowest string is the E. So hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to learn where the notes are on the note sheet. Okay, so my internet cut out, so I'm just gonna have to wait a second. Oh, it's back. Okay, so you remember those open strings that were E, A, D, and G? Well, this is them on a bar. So now I guess I can just learn how to go from there. Okay, I already had some experience with the bars and the note names from orchestra, so let me just explain what is going on. So the open string, lowest open string, E, right here, it's... I just tried to draw without opening the marker. Anyways, the open E string is right here, right there, and then the open A string is right here. The open D string is right here. And then finally, the open G string is right here. So this is E, and then this is A, and this is D, and then this is G. So we have those, and then all the notes that are in between, like this one and this one, lead up to the next note, the next string. So for that one, it'd be that one, then that one, then that one, and that one. And then over here, it keeps going up. So that's E, and then it just goes alphabetical. So F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. No, it stops at G. So then it would go back to A and B. So basically, that's how it works, and you can keep going. So, like, this would be no fingers on the bass. Wait, let me grab the... So the E right here would be this. And then the A right here would be this. And then the D right here would be this. And then the G right here is this. So then you just go up. So right here, this is E, but then you go to this one, and then that is F, and then you go up again, that's G, and then you are at, so you see now you're at A, and when you listen to it, it sounds really good, like it's just going up. And then also, when you can also go, wait, there's a way to play like this note on this string. So I think it's no wait. So when you go like this, you would normally go, but if you want to stay on the same string, you can go to this dotted one. So it's the same, except mine's a little out of tune, so. But, so yeah, those are the notes. So that's basically everything, I guess. So, I guess that concludes day one. I guess I'll play something for you guys, and then you'll have to wait until tomorrow. Okay. See you in the next video.